Welcome to Command Line Wizardry Tips and Tricks for Command Line Power Users. In this video, we're going to explore how to become a more efficient and effective command line user. Get ready to unlock the true potential of your terminal. Why should you invest time in mastering the command line? There are several key advantages. Firstly, it offers unparalleled efficiency and speed. You can perform tasks much faster than with a graphical user interface. Secondly, it enables the automation of repetitive tasks. Instead of manually doing the same thing over and over, you can write a script to handle it. Thirdly, the command line is essential for remote system management. It allows you to control servers and other machines from anywhere. Fourthly, it provides precise control over operations, giving you fine-grained access to system functionalities. Finally, it facilitates scriptable workflows, which means you can create complex sequences of commands to achieve sophisticated results. As a power user, the command line lets you chain commands together, processing text and data rapidly, and access system internals directly. For example, you can find all .log files, then search for the word error within those files, and finally count the number of lines containing error. This is done using the command find a .namespace (**log pipe), which is a vertical line grep (error pipe wc -l). Let's explore essential command line shortcuts. Ctrl+A or Ctrl+E will allow you to quickly jump to the beginning or the end of the current line. If you are typing a long command with many arguments and your cursor is somewhere in the middle of it, pressing Ctrl+A will move the cursor to the start of the line, while Ctrl+E will move it to the end. Ctrl+U or Ctrl+K are useful for cutting text. Ctrl+U cuts the text before the cursor, while Ctrl+K cuts the text after the cursor. For example, if you have a command like grep -r search term include =**txt then Ctrl+U will delete everything before the cursor, and Ctrl+K will delete everything after the cursor. Ctrl+R allows you to perform a reverse history search. This is especially useful for finding and re-executing previously used commands. When you press Ctrl+R, you can start typing a part of the command, and it will search your command history for matches. For instance, if you type git, it might find a previous command like git commit -fix bug Alt+. Or escape+, inserts the last argument from the previous command. This is a quick way to reuse a file name or directory that you just typed. For example, if you run the command mkdir project and then cd and press Alt+, it will insert project as the argument for the cd command. Command piping and redirection are powerful tools that enhance your command line capabilities. The pipe operator, represented by a vertical line, connects the output of one command to the input of another. An example is counting files by type in the current directory using find a .type f pipe grep -o open square bracket circumflex /close square bracket $pipe sort pipe unix -c. This command finds all files, extracts their extensions, sorts the extensions, and then counts the unique occurrences. You can chain multiple commands to create complex workflows. To find the 5 largest files, use du -h pipe sort -rh pipe head -5. Redirection operators control where command output goes. To save command output to a file, use the greater than symbol. For example, ls -ls >file_list.txt will save the output of the ls command to file list.txt. To append output to an existing file, use the double greater than symbols. For example, echo "new entry" double greater than log.txt. To redirect standard error, also known as standard error, to standard output, also known as standard output, use command *2 greater than an ampersand 1 pipe grep "error". Use T to view output while saving to a file. For example, ls ls pipe t file_list.txt. Text processing tools can significantly enhance your ability to manipulate and analyze data from the command line. A WK is used for pattern scanning and processing. To print the second and fourth columns from a file, use the command awk space quote open curly brace print $2, $4 close curly brace quote space data.txt. SED is a stream editor for filtering and transforming text. To replace all occurrences of a pattern in a file, use SED space quote s/old/new/g quote space file.txt. grep searches text using patterns. To find lines with context like the lines before and after a matching line, use grep space -a2 space -b1 space quote error quote space log.txt. This will show 2 lines after and 1 line before each line containing the word error. CUT extracts sections from lines. To extract characters 5 through 10 from a file, use CUT space -c5 -10 space file.txt. Advanced file operations are essential for efficiently managing files and directories. The find command is versatile for locating files based on various criteria. To find files modified in the last 7 days, use find space /path space -type space f space -m time space -7. To find files and execute operations on them, such as deleting temporary files, use find space -name space quote *.tmp quote space -exec space rm space open curly brace close curly brace /semicolon. Combine find with zargs for better performance when processing large numbers of files. For example, find space -name space quote *log quote space pipe space xargs space grep space quote error quote. This command finds all .log files in the current directory, and then searches for the word error within those files using grep. Batch file renaming can be done using loops and pattern matching. To rename all .txt files to .md, you can use a loop, for space f space in space *.txt semicolon space do space mv space quote $f quote space quote $open curly brace f%.txt close curly brace .md quote semicolon space done. The rename command offers a simpler syntax for many renaming tasks. To replace spaces with underscores in file names, use rename space quote s/space /underscore /g quote space *. Effectively managing processes is crucial for system administration and troubleshooting. PS space AUX lets you view all running processes. This command provides a detailed list of processes, including their process ID, user and resource usage. To find processes by name, you can pipe the output of PSAUX to grep. For example, PS space AUX space pipe space grep space Nginx will display all processes with Nginx in their name. The kill and kill all commands are used to terminate processes. Kill requires a process ID or PID, while kill all terminates processes by name. For example, kill space -9 space 1234 will forcefully terminate the process with PID 1234. Kill all Firefox will terminate all Firefox processes. BG and FG are used to manage background and foreground processes. When you run a long process, you can start it in the background with an ampersand. For example, long underscore process ampersand. This allows you to continue using the terminal while the process runs in the background. To bring a background job to the foreground, use FG% and the job number. For instance, FG%1 will bring job number 1 to the foreground. HTOP and TOP are interactive process viewers. They provide a real-time view of system processes and resource usage. In TOP, you can sort by memory usage by pressing TOP space -o space %mem. Shell scripting is a great way to automate tasks and create powerful utilities. One-liners can save hours by combining commands for automation. To back up all modified files today, use find space -type space f space -m time space 0 space -exec space cp space open curly brace close curly brace space / backup space / semicolon. Use and to run commands sequentially, ensuring that the next command only proceeds if the previous command succeeds. For example, mkdir space -p space project space and n space cd space project space and n space npm space init space -y. This creates a directory named project, changes into it, and initializes an npm project, but only if each preceding command is successful. You can create useful bash functions and add them to your .bashrc or .zshrc file. Here's an example of a function to extract any archive type. Extract open close parenthesis open curly brace if open square bracket -f space $1 close square bracket semicolon then case $1 in *tar.bz2 close parenthesis tar space xjf space $1 double semicolon *tar.gz close parenthesis tar space xcf space $1 double semicolon *zip close parenthesis unzip space $1 double semicolon asterisk close parenthesis echo space quote unknown format quote double semicolon ESAC close curly brace. This function checks the file type and uses the appropriate command to extract it. Equipping yourself with essential command line tools will make you a more efficient and capable command line user. Tmux is a terminal multiplexer that allows you to create sessions, panes, and windows within a single terminal. This is useful for managing multiple tasks simultaneously. To start a new Tmux session named dev, use tmux space new -s space dev. FZF is a fuzzy finder for files, history, and more. It allows you to quickly find what you're looking for by typing parts of the name or command. To search your command history with FZF, use history space pipe space FZF. Grep, often aliased as RG, is an ultra-fast recursive grep alternative. It's excellent for quickly searching through files for specific patterns. To perform a case-insensitive search for a pattern in JavaScript files, use rg space -i space quote pattern quote space -- type equals JS. FD is a simple, fast, and user-friendly find alternative. To find all JPG images, use FD space -e space JPG. BAT is a cat clone with syntax highlighting. It makes reading code and other text files in the terminal much more pleasant. To view a Python file with line numbers, use bat space -- style equals numbers space file.py. JQ is a JSON processor for filtering and transforming JSON data. It's invaluable for working with APIs and other JSON-based data sources. To extract items from a JSON response, use curl space api.com space pipe space jq space quote dot items open square bracket close square bracket quote. To truly become a command line wizard, remember these key takeaways. Master keyboard shortcuts to save time navigating and editing commands. Chain commands with pipes to perform complex operations efficiently. Learn text processing tools like a WK, SED, and grep for powerful data manipulation. Create aliases and functions for common tasks to reduce typing and improve consistency. Explore modern command line interface tools like Tmux, FZF, and grep to further enhance your productivity. There are many resources available to continue learning. The Art of Command Line on GitHub is a comprehensive guide. The Bash Reference Manual provides detailed information about the Bash shell. The Linux Command Library offers explanations and examples of common commands. Command Line Power User is a video series that covers many advanced techniques. Create a personal cheat sheet of your most used commands. Add to your .bashrc or .zshrc an alias such as alias, space, cheat sheet equals quote, vim space tilde, / documents / CLI _ cheat sheet .md quote. Happy command line wizardry! If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.